Hey guys, this is Alfred back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Luna 2 banners and whether or not you should pull for these characters or not. Now, of all these kind of videos, please pull for your favorite characters first. Once again, this is a gacha game, so please pull for your husbando and waifus. Doesn't mean the character is meta, means you should feel enticed to pull for them. However, if you are here for a meta perspective, I'm here to give you guys my thoughts of which of these characters are the very best for your account. Now, with all that said, let's begin with this video. Version Luna 2 features a really insane roster of characters, so if you're a little bit overwhelmed, I understand. But let's first talk about the first banners, which feature Nefer and Furina. Let's first talk about Nefer. Nefer is going to be a Dendro DPS, where she mostly does a lot of Dendro damage and she scales based on EM. My take on Nefer is that she is going to be better than Flynn's, mainly because she is Dendro and her rotation as well is going to be much more damage than Flynn's. However, she has the same problems as Flynn's, where if you do not have Lauma, she is not going to be doing as much damage. Just like Flynn's, if you do not have Nefer, Flynn's is not going to be doing as much damage as she should be doing. And because of this, I actually do not recommend you pull for Nefer if you do not have Lauma, just because you are not going to be doing as much damage as you think she can do. And on top of that, because she is a character that has a lot of animation, you need to be doing a lot of animation canceling in her combos for her to do damage. So because of this, if you don't have Lauma, I do not recommend you pull Nefer, but you still can kind of make Nefer work if you don't have Lauma. You can play her with Aino, etc. But just know that the damage is not going to be there as much as you think if you do not have Lauma in your team. Alongside Nefer, you're going to be having Furina. Furina is by far hands down the best Hydro support you can ever ask for in this game. Now, she has fallen off just a little bit because of not correct characters scaling based on EM, and because she cannot buff EM as well as buffing normal standard attack percent or health percent. This is why there is a little bit of setback for Furina teams, but do not fret because Furina has insane Hydro application. Her buff is insane, and the fact that you can also swap to a healing mode, which not a lot of people use, but it is something you can do as well, makes her such a versatile character. And needless to say, if you have Neuvillette as well, I 100% recommend you pick up Furina. She's basically the best in slot for a Neuvillette team as well. But if you do not have Neuvillette, Furina will still bring a lot of value in your account. So I 100% recommend, if you do not have Furina, do pick her up. And if you have her, you can also consider pulling for her weapon, which makes her even stronger. Now, for the phase 2 banners, we have Arlecchino and Zhongli. Let's first talk about Arlecchino. Arlecchino, the best pyro DPS in my opinion in the game so far. Now, you have some contention with Hu Tao, but I would dare say that a C0 Arlecchino is pretty much the same level as a C1 Hu Tao, or in my opinion, even better. She can also utilize Zhongli really well, which is the character that is running with her. But the main selling point with Arlecchino is that she is a very self-reliant pyro DPS. You don't really need much reactions for her to do well, although playing her with a vaporized team is gonna be the way you're going to be playing her most of the time. And the fact that you do not need a healer means you can free up that healing slot for additional sub DPS, and you can even play her in the double Hydro application team, which is going to be Yalan and Xingqiu, and she will do very well. So if you need a strong pyro DPS, do look to pull for Arlecchino. But if you do not look to pull for Arlecchino, you can look to pull for Zhongli instead, which is the final character in this phase. Now, this character, Zhongli, a super versatile shielder. In my opinion, you can play him in many teams as well. One of the more prominent teams you can play her with is once again Arlecchino, and you can also be playing him in Geo main DPS teams such as Navia, where his shielding is very invaluable because you don't want Navia to be bopping around and get crowd control in the fight. So having an insane shield is very good. And on top of that, he also provides a lot of resistance shred with his shield, making him a very solid character to have. And in my opinion, every account should also have a Zhongli. His shielding is just very strong. In conclusion, what should be your priority for this version? Now, my priority, in my opinion, is first of all, you should look to pull for Furina or Zhongli. These two characters are very versatile, unlike their counterparts, and the amount of utility and support they provide is just very good, and you should be able to play them in the long run, which has been proven through the test of time. Now, if you need a good Dendro DPS and you have a lot of the pieces from Nordcry, you can look to pull for Nefer. She is going to be really good, especially if you have Lauma. But if you do not have Lauma and you are looking for another DPS which is very self-reliant and self-sufficient, you should definitely look to pull for Arlecchino. She is also a really good DPS, trust me, one of the best pyro DPS in the game right now. Now, with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, I do apologize it took so long. If you like videos like this, please do leave a like. It shows me I should do more. Comment down below who you are looking to pull for in this patch, and finally do subscribe. We will be doing more videos like this in the future. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Peace.